Good to have you join us again on the newsroom. I am Simisola Adigun. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday, have observed a minute's silence in honor of the victims of the Abuja-Kaduna train terror attack. The meeting, which kicked off at exactly 10 a.m., had the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, calling for a minute of silence to be observed first before the business of the day started in earnest. President Buhari had earlier condemned the attacks, directing security personnel to go after the bandits. The federal government has announced an increase in testing parameters which must be met before imported premium motor spirits, popularly called petrol, and other petroleum products would be allowed into Nigeria. According to the federal government, this became necessary following the widespread hardship caused by the importation of methanol-blended petrol into Nigeria in January this year. Executive Vice Chairman of the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, Babatunde Irukera, who disclosed this at a press briefing in Abuja, explained that the decision followed various engagements with the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPC) and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. Former Governor of Kano State, Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, has resigned from the opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP). Kwankwaso resigned his membership from PDP in a letter dated March 29 and sent to the ward chairman of Kwankwaso in Madobi local government area of Kano State on Tuesday. According to him, he left the PDP because of failure of its leadership and lack of internal democracy. The former senator had also announced that he would join the NNPP at the end of March in preparation for the 2023 elections. European health ministers have urged the bloc's executive to approve a fourth COVID-19 shot for people over the age of 60 to boost immunity against the Omicron variant. While citing data from Israel, Germany's health minister said there was an almost 80% reduction in Omicron deaths in people over 60 when a fourth vaccination was administered 4 months after the initial booster. He revealed that the coronavirus situation in Europe is worse than people think and also very high death rates. The Lagos State's Internal Revenue Service has announced that it is not planning to extend the deadline for the filing of individual annual tax returns beyond the March 31 date, warning potential defaulters to ensure they comply. Executive Chairman LIRS Ayodele Subaru advised individual taxpayers, including self-employed persons and employees under the payee scheme in the state, to take advantage of the last days in March to file their annual tax returns to avoid payment of penalties as well as other statutory sanctions which may include prosecution. The Coalition to Restore Legitimacy in Yemen has announced on Tuesday that it will stop all military activities starting Wednesday, March 30. In a statement, the coalition said the move is in response to the request of the Gulf Cooperation Council Secretary General and in support of the efforts and endeavors to reach a comprehensive and sustainable political situation to end the Yemeni crisis. The coalition also said it will take all steps and measures to ensure a successful ceasefire and create appropriate conditions and a positive environment during the month of Ramadan to make peace. The draw for the Qatar 2022 World Cup tournament is billed to take place on Friday. All 32 nations involved in the 2022 World Cup will be drawn into 8 groups of 4 and with host nation Qatar in position 1 of Group A. All nations will be split into 4 pots based on FIFA rankings, with the top-rated teams joining Qatar in pot 1. The World Cup in Qatar will take place from November 21 to December 18, with the 32 teams taking part in the competition. That's the latest on the newsroom. Join us again in the next hour for more updates.